Good evening, everyone. Superstump440 here. Tonight I'm on xbcrafted's Patreon server, just kind of hanging out and doing miscellaneous tasks. I might be working on my library a little bit more, see if I can't get most of it done. The server is ending this Saturday, though, so I'd like to have a bunch of stuff done by then. But I'm going to fly over to my Weather Skelly farm and see if I can't get me some... Oh, darn it. I gotta do something real quick. I just realized I'm a derp. Aha. There we go. But as I was saying, gotta head over here to get mess around with the Witherskilly farm. Dig around underground for a while, see what else I can pull out of there. I got a shulker box partially full of nether quartz ore. I figure I might as well fill it up. On the server, and the season strong. I might use some of it for decoration, I'm not sure. And my nether fog is gone again. I'm so happy about that. Oh my goodness. I updated the launcher I'm using, and next thing I knew, my nether fog was gone again. I'm like, oh, they fixed it. Yes. So, yeah. No more nether fog. You're not supposed to be up here. Where'd that come from? Ah. Kinda wish I had my spear out for that. We will travel down into the depths. For who knows what we will find down here. Should it be death and destruction? I doubt it. Almost gonna take that block out. I'm glad I didn't. And I'm just gonna wander around for a while and I want to see if I can't fill up that shulker box with nether quartz. Thought I had another shulker box of it, but I can't find it. So now I'm back to my little area I made. I don't remember what I was getting from down here. I got something a while ago and I don't remember what it was I was after. Mined out all kinds of stuff. While I was down here, I'm like, well, I might as well get some quartz. Why not? Might have been gravel. I don't remember. Oh, really? I could just punch through? Really? Yes, I could just punch through. Cool. Bye-bye, Mr. Skelly Man. They say, are you brave, but are you dig straight up brave in the nether? Who's afraid of digging down? Not me. I'd be more afraid of digging up down here. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I like Silk Touch. Saves the mystery of how much I'm going to have when I get back to the surface. Oh, I wanted to use my webcam tonight. Oh. Let's open that bad boy up and turn her back on. Webcam activate. Aha! There we go. Now you guys can see my pretty face. Yeah, that should be okay. Okay, let's see. Where am I at now? I'm lost. So much nether quartz I can't get to. I can get to this though. Really? Was that it? I'll take it. I did a lot of strip mining for ancient debris. And then I think Graybeard did a little strip mining down here too. And I found more since then too. Just mining out miscellaneous things. Big old patch in the ceiling. I'm not sure what's above me. Let's see. Almost a lava lake. Almost. That's why I say digging up can sometimes be more dangerous than digging down. Only plus the digging up is you can move out of the way in time and just dig a little hole and it'll fall right into that hole. Well, see, that's not even right. I didn't even have a full box. And where I gathered more. Oh, well. I've told a lot of people to go help themselves from my base, so maybe someone got some. I didn't know. I don't know. It don't matter. It's easy enough to get down here. Hello, Watcher. How you doing this evening? Ooh, quartz. Don't really need it, but I'm going to mine it anyways. That's the only reason I came down here. I wanted more quartz. I might use it in my church still. Aha, what kind of meeting? Guessing some kind of work meeting? If so, those can be fun. I had a work meeting today myself. We do one every Monday. every Monday. That way the boss can let us know what kind of week we're in for. And tomorrow we're doing inventory, so yay. They told everyone that comes in early to be there at 7 o'clock. They're like, oh man, really? It's just for inventory, though. When we're done with inventory, they can go back to coming in at 5. I don't even want to think about getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Oh, nice. That's cool. I don't actually play on an SMP right now, just Patreon servers. So. SMP does sound like fun. Someday I'll make it there. Lots of quartz over here. Oh yeah, we're into the quartz now. Yeah. Man, my voice did something weird there. Did not like that. Ceiling quartz. Gotta live dangerously. No more quartz hiding over here. I'm in the corner again. Oh no, I put myself in the corner. I must have been a bad boy. I know I was a bad boy. I don't know what I did, but I know I was. I guess the closest to an SMP server I play on is Paradises. But I don't play on that a whole lot. I should get on there here soon. Maybe I'll do that in a couple days. Did someone smack me? I think one of them smacked me. You're gonna run? No. You don't get to smack me then. Yeah, you better run. Quartz. Big vein. We'll do a little bit of head bopping and bebopping and all kinds of stuff. Hello. Mining and streaming. I am not sharing voice right now. I have the Discord muted. So. Yes, it does. It definitely sounds like I'm talking to myself. But I do that a lot anyways. Right. Bad lava. lava can have it. Oh, I might have an answer. It fixed itself. I don't have another fog anymore. Oh. Well, I'm not having that problem. Something above ground. Yes, above ground. I'm going to be above ground this coming season. I don't want to be underground again. Oh, right now? I'm working on getting quartz. For absolutely no particular reason. I have been working on trying to um finish my library. I'm just going to ignore getting shot right now. Yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking going medieval. That's what I'm thinking of doing. Medieval. Why? Is that what you're doing? Ooh. Debris. I will always grab more debris. Ah. Let me out of there. Let me out of there. Okay, he was trying to kill me. Lava. Now a baby pig. I just... Well, you gotta... That or you put it on a pole out in your front yard. One of the two. Yeah, I know. Just as the server starts getting busier. Oh, yes, it did. Yeah. Or Gav. I mean, it's always safe to blame Gav. Well, that's why it's Gav's fault. He hasn't been around. Sure, why not? Yeah. I mean, the first day I think he did. But that was it. Little baby pigs. I thought about building Yeah, he's all the way out. Mm-hmm. I didn't have as much nether quartz as I thought I did, so I'm like, I'm gonna go mine more. Oh, you have journey maps, so that's easy to share. Nope, never mind. Oh, hey, wait. Oh, I'm in the bottom of the nether. I go up layers. Yeah, I don't have it saved. I know where it's at on my map, but that's it. Ooh, chops of the pork. Yeah, there it is. Yes, he is. He might be going by Abe's. Oh, no, that's, yeah, the one in the snowball. I can't remember who's in the snowball. The snowball, the big, I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to blank on his name today. That might be it. Okay. Is it Cray that was? He's due west of us. That's all. Yeah. Okay, now I gotta see if I can figure out how to get out of here. Ooh, more quartz in the ceiling. Ow, I just twitched. Yeah. Oh, if that doesn't scream break out your ender chest and plant a couple down, I don't know what does. I'm streaming, so I know, I feel like I have to. I found a section of soul sand in the perfect shape for a wither. Okay, how do I get out? I'm lost. I made a maze down here. I don't remember how to get out. I'm gonna have to free key him here in a minute. I think it's this way. Yes. Aha, I was right. I didn't have to free key him for once. Oh, jeez. Why'd you do that? Oh, okay. And now I'm back up on the roof. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted that. Hmm. Photography. Well, how do I go back to my normal map? Darn it, I don't remember how. I don't even have a full box of it. Darn. Yeah. Ore. Raw ore. Non non non-fortuned raw ore. So I didn't have a full box of it. I'm like, oh, I can't have that. I can't end the season without a full box. Yeah. The only reason I'm going to be able to build all the bookshelves I need is because Oda hurled a ton of books at me last night. Yeah. My library is looking pretty cool, though. It's almost done. Well, I'm not going to say almost done. Your return. It's only like 1,000 blocks away. I just flew almost 1,000 blocks. Are you in the overworld? Oh, really? Yes, Deku, there's a face. I know. I'm being generous tonight and gracing everybody with my face. Now see if I can get the... Ah, there we go. It's back. No, it's not. I can't see nothing on the nether roof because I messed up. No, I hit the daylight thing earlier, and now I now I just can't see. If I log out and log back in, it'll go back. So that's all I have to do: log out and log back in, and it resets it for some weird reason. Oh, it didn't do it. It's gonna make me end the whole thing. Oh, wait, wait, wait. Did you open it in the overworld? Okay. Because it should only be 1,000 blocks away. I fly it all the time. Okay, that should be the torches. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Journey Map does this weird glitchy thing where depending on where you're at when you either send or open it, it translates the coordinates to whatever area you're in. Yes. It's negative 963 128 or negative 99. Yeah. I don't know. But there's a possibility that they were translated to whatever. Yeah. Remember we had this the second set he sent from the Nether. So as long as you open them in the Nether, you should be okay. We had this problem. We had this problem with Greybeard one day. I was in the overworld, or he was in the overworld, one of the two, and I sent him the coordinates for. I think I was. What was it? I can't remember exactly how it worked out, but we were in the opposite biome or world when we sent the coordinates, or he opened them and it completely translated it all sorts of wrong, and it was just like, okay. Oops. Yeah, it's 1,056 blocks away. I'm streaming, but I haven't turned the Discord audio on back on yet. So Deku's probably like, who's he talking to? Oh, apparently I was zoomed all the way out. Wow. Okay, there's my map back again. Yeah. Well, I mean, I figured worst case scenario, you could just go up, take your elytra off, kill yourself, and then fly back. It'd be so much quicker. I know. See, I see you. Hello. I can't bop you with my stick anymore. Oh, I can bop you with that, though. Kind of. I tossed it over to Kate earlier. Well, I've meant it. Yes, he does. See, I still have a Valley I can do plans with because I have a Valley on my own server. Yeah, or the Valley I have on my world. Hmm. Yeah, okay. It is a really cool base. Really cool house. Yeah. I know somebody that has a ton of jungle. If she has any left. Okay. Oh yeah, I see. I got to play with like the bookshelves and stuff for the textures for different sides. Yes. Yeah. Okay, that's a. Oh yeah. And this whole wall. I gave him like 4 or 5 shulkers of deep slate. She likes beating on me for some reason. It's a must. I had a bunch of that too. Oh, I just wanted to stand in the middle of a block. I'm just weird like that. An aquarium. Maybe aquarium or a map. Yes. A map would work very well. Yes. And yeah, and that would make sense too. Why you can walk up and look down. Oh, that goes. Huh? I know you can't jump up on it. Not without jump boost. I'm just trying to jump up to see better. I need my knockback stick back. I I know, I know. Oh, interesting. So. Spear goes down and moves too. Yeah. You're the second person to tear a mountain down. Oh. There's another guy on the server right now hollowing out a mountain. One of the newer people. Nice. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. I did. I, I can say stuff. I don't care. I'm not on his Discord server anymore. I canceled it because it wouldn't let me take it from a yearly subscription to a monthly subscription. It only wanted to renew it a yearly subscription. And I'm like, what the heck, Patreon? Yeah. But it wasn't a Tango problem, it was a Patreon problem, and I knew that. And I didn't have it. Oh, okay. See, I had got mine all done before the yearly was even close to being up. So it was at the time I didn't have a whole lot of money. So, but no, the biggest thing I didn't like was the restricted areas that you had to be a higher paying tier just to be able to get into. Yeah. Well, even on the server itself, the season I was on it, he had an entire section underground that if you weren't a high enough tier Patreon, you couldn't get into it. And it was like a $75 to $100 a month tier just to get into it. I'm like, what the heck, man? I wasn't about that. Hmm. Cool. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. And he shows in his and he shows and he shows in his videos. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now you like it. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it takes all the fun out of it. Yeah, I would be okay with graves. Yeah, it just won't despawn. Oh, so you had to get all the way down to where you're. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Oh no. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh my God, we had so much fun down there. Oh, well, that and after we got him out of the surface, we started going, okay, what's moderately close to the surface that we don't have to take too much risk to get? Yeah. I mean, go out and mine out a bunch of blocks and yeah. You didn't get to build your creatures. Yes. I have not unmuted it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. I'm not even close to finishing the stuff I want to do. Like, yeah, it does. We haven't. It's been 6 months. 6 months, that's it. I don't know. Yeah. XB said he's trying to do this thing where, because he says it in one of the comments, but he's trying to do this thing where when one server starts to get slow and die off, he's going to reboot, do something new on, say, the other server. So if modded dies off, he reboots vanilla. And then when vanilla dies down, he's going to reboot modded. That is a good question. That one I didn't do a lot. I Yeah, I did. And dish. Yeah. I was starting to build a strip mall. Okay. Hmm. Maybe I'll do a coastal theme. Build a lighthouse or something. Me. So maybe I'll do a coastal theme instead. I haven't set in stone. I've got a couple ideas floating around. So oh, I know. I wasn't gonna do like castles or anything like that. I was thinking more. Yeah, I want to do like a older, big, more of a mansion instead of a castle. Maybe a Tudor style. I might have to find a blueprint for one though, because I don't think I can design that. Okay. 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 Hmm. Okay. I don't think I saw it because we were heavy into Vault Hunters at that point by the time the season ended. Hmm. Yeah. I right. Like out of all the modded servers XP's done so far, I have enjoyed Vault Hunters the most. So this was before all the scandals. Yeah. So yeah, there's still a lot of people that are diehard Vault Hunter stuff. So Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. So, which me and Graybeard have kind of been looking at Vault Hunter alternatives. People that are doing spin offs of it or things similar but not quite the same. Yeah. There's one guy that has some of the original Vault Hunter. Right before he pulled the codec off of GitHub, the guy had pulled it himself and he was doing stuff with it. He's got one called Wald's Vault. So, which it is, it's just a modified Vault Hunters. He's tweaked it ever so slightly. But he was talking about putting a team together and doing a full-on parody to it. I'd have to go onto his Discord server to see if he ever did anything with it. I know he's updated it a couple times, but yeah. That or Olive Fabric. I've always liked Olive Fabric. Yes, I still have that on my computer. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. You say that, but you talk to him right back. So, oh, okay. Ah, you're Miss Popular then. Yeah, okay. That was my Saturday. That was my Saturday. I paid rent. Only it was more than $400. Oh, that's good. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's cute. Well, yeah, I'd be coming to see you too. Ah, mm-hmm. Okay. Mm. Ah. Ay, ay, ay. I'm gonna have a fun day at work tomorrow. Yeah, no, that's really far away. So if you want to do that, you'd be better flying straight up, taking your wings off and plummeting. It is. So I got a base to work on myself. Yes, you did do 5 naked ladies. Mm-hmm. I time it just right. I can do it on 2 rockets. The coup gives naked ladies a thumbs up. Stuff happens. So little time. Yeah. I have 6 ancient debris. Interesting. I know I didn't tame a dog. Are they? Oh, okay. I don't think it was me. I've gone up there a couple times. It could have been Oda messing with you too. There's always that possibility. Hmm. Right? Or the mini Ravengers. I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking of plains biome up by the water. A meadow would work too. I just want something by the water. I have so many pants, but like no shirts, no socks, no helmets. How did I end up with that? In game. Yeah, they're called. What are they called? Boots. Okay, fine, boots. Hey, I only need one sock at a time. I mean, uh, Oh, okay. We'll talk to you later. I have a mildly twisted sense of humor. How many bookshelves can I make today? I want at least a stack. We'll start with that. There's one stack. There's two stacks. I got an entire upstairs I gotta put bookshelves in still. Yeah. I don't have to do it as deep though. I'm only gonna go about 2, maybe 3 deep. I plan on putting all the villagers upstairs. Yeah. It was either that or I was going to put them in the little fenced in area. I was calling it the whatchamajigger. Man, my brain is not working now. Restricted section. And then I still have to figure out railings and all kinds of other stuff. Detailing on the outside around the windows and other areas, and there really is a lot of work to do to this thing. I'm designing it on the fly. I didn't have any plan coming into the season. Yeah. I figure anything too big I want to build, I can just build it online. I decided to be a computer geek and I built my own server. I bought a cheap microcomputer. I put a Ubuntu server on it. Yeah. And then I purchased a license to AMP, and yeah. Before that, the part of the reason I set the servers up was so I could play with my kid. That's why I started setting them up. Because he lives in another town. Oh, he lives down in the Toledo-ish area. Yes, that's what I said. Now I need my the tracks. Mm-hmm. Well, I started out playing on an Xbox. And that's all we played in. But yeah, I got bored really, really quick. But after I got into the computers and I got introduced to Java, no, that things just kind of went from there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't remember. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I've not been playing quite that long. The first time I ever saw the game, I was at my sister's house and my nephew was playing it. Now, my question is, do I go with an iron railing or a copper railing? I still got to do some kind of chandelier or lighting that comes down from the ceiling. I'm going to have to do some kind of wood up along here. I like my floor though. You know, X marks the spot. Uh, the floor in the back is a little different too. Since you know this is more of a storeroom, I just went with a basic checkerboard. Don't think I used calcite. What did I use? Polished iron. Yeah, polished iron. Right. Yep. That's the back storage area that we don't carry that much about though, so it's okay. Yeah. I'm gonna see what it looks like with both. Yeah, I know last season when we ended up putting the little shopping district we had, it was on a mushroom island, and that mushroom island ended up being very large. The part we had, the part we had access to was very large. And after the season, I'm like, "Hey Oda," or when we started this season, I asked him like, "Hey, any way I can get the seed for last season?" He's like, "Yeah, sure. Here you go." Cool. How big was that mushroom island? Wow. We only had access to a third of it. Okay, what was I doing again? Copper. I need copper. Which one's going to give me copper bars? Not that one. Not that one. Uh-oh. Okay, we're smelting copper. Good thing I have more. And a large furnace array. Yes, I made the right call on that. Iron bars. I might want to play with those too. That's some of the concrete. Let's see which one I like more. Maybe if that was oxidized? Both of them blend in. Maybe we go with glass instead. Yeah. Not liking either one of these. I almost think colored glass would be better. What dyes? Try that first. That's kind of a frosted glass right there. I like the glass better than I like the iron fencing. But I don't know if I want plain glass or if I want to go with the white glass. It looks kind of like it's a frosted. I think for now I'm just going to go with regular glass. I can make up my mind later. Need more. Yeah, no. I still got to build all the tables in the middle. I even found ways to mask my IP address. So if I let somebody play on my server, I don't have to give them my IP address. Yeah. It wasn't that hard either. Of course, there's a million YouTube videos on that stuff, so. I guess I don't need the copper now. Oh well. Cherry or mangrove wood. The warp wouldn't be bad either. Oh, I'm gonna need scaffolding. That's tools. I was gonna do 4 pillars on each corner of the original structure, but like big crystal things on top of it, like it was trying to charge the portal. Yeah, but there's not enough time to do it now. Yep. Well, I'm not gonna build this down in the deep dark next season. I've already made up my mind on that. Part of this is kind of my own fault. I took forever to figure out what I wanted to build. So Got it. Half slabs have to be of the same type. Hmm. I haven't played a ton of played around a ton with all the different building techniques and stuff yet. And sometimes you never know what might look good until you try it. That's going to put everything down a block farther, so that might actually work. Okay. Put that where again. Yes. I have one just for bone meal. You know what? I'm just going to live dangerously. Well, it told me to kneel. Huh. Oh my, that one's much, much taller. Takes that down the quickest. Not that. bada boom. Big, big bada boom. Ah, get into what I'm doing and then forget to talk. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I know my coworkers want to do it. If I start talking my way through what I'm doing at work, I'll annoy them real quick. It's 6. Nice. Wow. Yeah. What game was this from again? Movie? Legend of Zelda. Okay. Never got it. Yeah, I never got into Legend of Zelda. So, yeah. Oh, it is really cool. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. That is still a really cool build. I bet. Oh, I haven't had too large of a schematic on my computer yet, so it doesn't complain. Oh, that's yeah. That's yeah. Okay. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, I'm trying to think of the style that is, but my brain is just doesn't want to work. Cyberpunky. There we go. It's got kind of a modern cyberpunk vibe to it. Well, she achieved it. Hmm. Taking pictures of it. What I wanted to do. Kind of like it actually. That was an epic fail. Yeah, I could just fill in those two areas with a different kind of material. Does it look better stripped? I think it'll look better stripped. I can do that from down here. Hmm. I think it works. Mangrove doesn't work. Ah. There. Hmm. Maybe we go dark. See. Have to use focus. Last time I was on Tango's server, free cam was okay if you only used it a certain way. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes things just don't make sense. I need more of that. That was silly. I left the box upstairs with all the tile on it. That'll look okay, I think. All I know is I'm trying to cover up the copper from the side. Part of it. Not 100% sold on what I'm doing, but we'll see what it looks like when I'm done. Oh, I know it's too far away. We're just going to pretend like that didn't happen. Yeah. My mouse switched items on me again. I can rip the bookshelves, why not? And now I gotta go back to scaffolding. Because there are no bookshelves there. Heading off on the game. Oh, I know that one. I gotta be up at 5:45. Yeah. I wake up on my drive into work. I would say that, but at that time of the day, with the drought I'm going, the only other idiots are my coworkers. So, oh yeah, I don't have to do freeways. All back ways. Yeah. Okay. Yep. We'll talk to you later. Bye. We're just going to ignore that for a second. What a bloody heck. I did use blackstone in the thing at one point. Polished blackstone, that is. Might do a little bit of a gradient of that up here too, mix it in periodically. Okay, I know I can take that much wider. At least I should be able to. I think this one's still wider. The same rough pitch too, so I should be able to get them both to match. Oh yeah, I can. And that gives it a little bit of a textural difference. Yeah, I think that'll look okay. Be nice if I could tuck it all the way up in with the rest of them, but I don't think I can. I mean, maybe that wouldn't even really work. Maybe if I made some half slabs and brought them down to where there wasn't that little bit of seam right there. Of course, I could bring it out some too. Just let it cover it right up. Let's see what that looks like. I still got to figure out a railing in that. We'll do what we can, and then we'll keep going from there. Almost all the way around. 4 more. Let's see if we can get 4 more. We needed 1 4. Needed 6. I would fly back up there, but I don't have my rackets on me. Okay. I can move with that. Put a little bit of texturing in with it, and I can live with it. That I might just leave as a regular ceiling. Probably going to do some cross beams up there, though. Put some kind of stripped log up there for a cross beam. I think that would look good. 1 down the center on each one of the sides, maybe 2. I think I'd go 2. I'm gonna do another pass or so on the room. Fly over to Kalendor's base, and I'm gonna run north. I at least want to get a full quarter of it cleared up before the end of the season. Whee! There we go. That should be good. Good cruising altitude. This is a really nice high plateau over here. Wait a minute. What portal is this? Ah. Hmm. Interesting. Now I know I already unlocked part of them. Yeah. It's gonna do funky things to me again. Oh well. Stuff happens. Armadillo. Gotta dial the speed back a little bit. App can't keep up. I'm guessing new terrain. Server can't quite keep up or something. I'll probably make a pass or two and then I'll go back into my base. I've decided this is a quadrant that I want to have. This little quarter of the map, I'd like to have that all done by the end of the season, which is Saturday. It's a zigzag around a mountain. Just a giant random spire. Go up and come back once, and we'll call that good for today. Because I am going to have to head off here soon to head to bed. It's getting that time. And I got the server to myself again. Whoa, horses. Slow them horses right down some. We're over a small ocean. My CP is still hotter than I'd like it to be. Oh well, 70 degrees isn't terrible. $4,800 megahertz. It's not even trying that hard either. That's one thing about this particular CPU. It runs hot. Bloody AMD. Can't complain. It's been a really good CPU. I haven't had hardly anything for issues with it. Actually, I don't think I've had any issues with it at all. The only issue I've ever had with this computer is when the power supply died. How far over do I want to come today? That's the question I gotta ask myself. I have to go farther north again. Although I'm gonna leave this weird little blob up there. Good enough. Let's go south. Actually, I wouldn't mind going south for the winter some days. I don't like the cold. I love the snow, but I don't like the cold. I make absolutely no sense when I say stuff like that, but it is what it is. And now we coast for a while. Sailing high above the ocean, we are flying high like an eagle in the sky. Can't go too fast, otherwise it won't load. I think I'm loading new chunks right now. I'm back into the mountainous region. You know why. Oh, you. That's why I'm only going to do a couple passes of it at a time. By the time I get back down by Calendar's base, I'll have to go back into the nether and head back to my portal. Maybe we'll see about getting on tomorrow night and maybe streaming some Diablo or something. If we can get my kid on for some repo, maybe. That would be kind of cool. I have to send him a message. See if she wants to play or some repo tomorrow night. It's a nice cruising altitude to fly at. High above the clouds is where I will soar. Screaming through the air is what I will do when I make it high above the sky. I like seeing what kind of terrain generates below me too as I'm flying around. It's kind of cool sometimes. I knew I was close to a dark oak. Probably another little one. Well, there's a pale oak there. Should be coming up really close to Calinor's base here soon. Yeah. Maybe over this next hill. Oh, look, there's a village. A village is off to the side. Yep, that's what I'm looking for. That is going to be a really cool mansion when he's done with it. Doo-dee-da-doo. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-doo. Doo-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee I'm high enough I should be able to point myself right down toward down where my portal's at and crash into it almost. No, I'm still gonna overshoot it. And there we go. We are back at my base. That's about all the more I am going to be able to do for a stream tonight. Now, let's see if there's anybody we feel like raiding tonight. Oh, where's that internet browser at again? First off, another window. Is there anybody on that I might know? Absolutely no one I know is live streaming right now. The only one I follow that's live streaming is Joe of the Hills. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. Showless. Uh, okay, let's see what else we got for choices here. Wow, somebody's on 2B2T. That could be interesting. Don't know who they are. Uh, somebody playing with Create. Puka, huh? I know that name. Sure. Okay, but that is all the more I'm going to be able to do tonight. It is a pleasure having had everybody in my stream. Until I stream next time, this will be Super Stump 440 up. We're just going to go ahead and raid now, so I hope you guys all have a wonderful time watching him.